Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hearts, and it's time for more on this Hearty Let's Play of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. You probably thought we were done with the voices of the past segment, but I was thinking about it, and I was considering maybe saving this until after the trial and investigation was over. But you know what? Why not do this in the shadow of her death when emotions are running high? Let's get the full context of Miyu and get her to max. So,
what was that?
and man, I gotta say, I am disappointed that she died. I have a huge soft spot for Miyu that I can't fully explain. Well, one is predictable, is understandably like I just like the I tend to like the fan service character in Danganronpa. I liked Sumiki. She was one of my favorites in Danganronpa 2. In Danganronpa 1, who was a fan service? I guess Donut Girl, but not really. Donut Girl was pretty cool, I guess. She wasn't my favorite. She wasn't one of my favorites, though. But yeah, I don't know. I like Miyu, because for me, Miyu, everything she is a front. I don't know what happened to her in the past. Hopefully we'll learn this. But everything, she's all the vulgarities, all the dirty jokes. I feel like it really is just her putting that out there so people will see her as interesting. I don't think, because whenever she's challenged on it, she caves. She does. I don't get the impression that she's really like she fully believes that. She's just acting that way. And I can totally understand why people hate Miyu. I can totally get it. If you're one of the people watching who hate her, I'm sorry, but I like her. I don't know. She works for me. But anyway, why are you talking to me? How about you mind your own damn business? Yes, let's hang out with Miyu.
Fucking slugs!
Leave me alone. I'm trying to find meds to help to take the edge off. You probably should have. You know what, Miyu? Let's go help you find those meds. You deserve it. Okay, oh man, poor girl. I spent a long while trying to convince Miyu not to run away from reality. Oof. Gosh. I somehow ended up growing a little closer to Miyu. Would you like to give her something? Yes, I have a couple of things. And this shouldn't take long. I think I only have 2 more fragments that I need. I think I got her to rank 3. When we last left off, she was thinking that she was an android because suddenly she got into a car crash, she woke up from a coma or something, and then she could suddenly just invent things, right? Is that what happened? So, alright, let's give her this.
What was that?
What? I wanted this so bad.
Ah!
Not bad, permanent virgin. When are you planning to slip some flips between these, what? Slip some fliff between these. You see, no, okay, I gotta correct something. I don't like reading her lines. They're funny to me, but reading them out loud is not enjoyable, I will say. Well, if you're tugging it to me every day, I guess I can let that slide. I'm worried about Miyu and her augmented story, so I went to talk to her. She seems down. She must be thinking hard about something. I feel like with Miyu, kind of like with Sumiki, if they had enough people just coming to her and being like, "Hey, it's cool. I like you just fine. You don't have to be this way. I mean, if you want to do it this way, fine, sure, whatever. I'll accept you." But I feel like if they ever got that, then they would be much more centered. You know, they wouldn't seem as erratic or whatever. Don't talk down to me.
Gosh.
No, I'm worried about you. Worried? You worried about me? Her voice cracked.
I don't know.
Fine, I'm not that upset.
Remember.
But you were talking about being augmented before. So what? Even if I am human, it's not your problem. Well, you're right. To me, you're still Miyu.
Why?
How can you say that? Your face is red. Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong. Boy, it's hot. Aren't you hot? I'm hot. Guess I gotta take a— oh gosh. Isn't that right? Okay, off they go. It's just every time I read Miyu's line, I'm reminded by the fact that I'm doing a recording that I'm gonna post up to the internet for people to see. It's just like, oh gosh.
Out of my way!
I'm letting it all hang out.
Wait.
Stop.
What?
And you take it off. Sure, you know what? Why not? Why not?
Ah!
Oh my god, this is really hard. Especially because it's freaking 5 a.m. and I'm recording this and I don't want to— oh god. Come on, just whip it out already. Bring it to my perfect proportions. What are you talking about? Hey, hands. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not making those sounds. You, what's wrong? You should get some rest. Are you worried about something?
Huh?
Suichi, you blockhead. What does a genius like me need to worry about?
What?
Would it be weird if I was worried though?
No.
It would be weird. It wouldn't be weird at all, Mew. Even geniuses worry about things. But it's just heartache.
Huh?
What? I mean, what I meant was heartache. Heartache. I see. So that's what's wrong. Aw. What? Me?
Huh?
I said it first. That you're so worried about me because you're in love with me.
No.
I never quite said that. Huh? You didn't?
Okay.
No, I didn't. Jeez. Aw. Got even redder as she ran off wailing. Aw. Did Miu just confess her love to me? In a different timeline, in a different universe, Suichi could have had that sweet threesome with Kaede and Miu. Would have been equal parts vanilla and weird. Okay. Time for famous last words. With Miu long gone, I return to my room dumbfounded. What should I say when I see her again? Okay, Miu, this is the last time we'll speak. Make it count.
What?
What? How did you know I wanted this? Okay, don't tell me you're that into me. Permanently and... Okay. Still thinking about Miu's confession, I couldn't come up with a plan. Hey, Suichi, why the sad, miserable face? I guess I was the only one worried about it. Since you look so bummed out, I got you a present. Is it another invention? What a crazy idea, I almost feel sorry for you.
Out of my way!
I, Miu Aruma, will show you just how versatile I really am, so here, take this. Is this a pie?
Sure.
Yep, it's an apple pie. Baked it from scratch myself. Didn't think she would bring me a pie. It looks really professional. Miu must be a pretty good cook. Or she made a machine that can make perfect pies, which is a good workaround. First I inspected a pie, that's when I found... Miu, is this a hair? Don't worry, I've added some hidden ingredients. As long as it's not your pubes, it's much better than it could be.
Wait!
Don't worry, I'm gonna worry about hair in my food.
Please forgive me.
Oh my god. You fucking idiot. But I just want the person I like to eat me. Do you know? I mean, oh my god. I also sometimes think that Miu is just, she's like that kid that's trying to be like, you know, seductive or something like that. Like they're trying to be an adult and be like, be those temptresses they see on TV, like those cool like femme fatales, but they don't understand what sex is, so they say they kind of get the idea, but they're off by a huge touch. I made more too. Cookies with my fingernails, chocolate. Oh god, girl. It's sweet. She just wants she wants her inside of us, so she's with us always. God, so goddamn weird. But at the very least, it means that her confession was genuine. But she's coming on a little strong. She's like the oh my god, what was that anime? There was an anime where like all like porn, like all sexual type content was banned, and like the president, the student council president in this anime, because all the kids are super repressed, when she finally starts feeling those type of, you know, sexual feelings, she thinks they're love, and she's also like really strong, so that she gets super obsessed with the main character and like hunts him down. Miu's like that girl, but without the super strength. She's staring at me. She wants me to eat it. I'm really honored you made this ring, but I'm concerned about the hygiene. And there are no hospitals around here. We have no ultimate nurse or anything like that, so we have to be careful. You got a lot of balls to lecture me. But you know, even a genius like me should be more careful with the stuff I make. If anything happens to you, I might go crazy. If that happened, the world would never recover, right? Isn't that right?
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a little sad too, because it's like, yeah, she's this genius inventor and idiot other times, but like all it took was saying that, hey, we're kind of concerned about you, so be careful. And then she's all like confessing and stuff. She thinks that's love, and it's sad. I'm over analyzing her, but that's because I like her. I do honestly like Miyu. Oh well, I just have to make you something else. What? This time, the time has finally come to use this. Miyu whipped up a ray gun from
Out of
earlier.
my way.
Time to go commando. She took aim and then a piece of fabric suddenly materialized in my hand. Oh my gosh. Miyu's the only one that makes the whole undergarment giving thing at the end of a max fragment thing make sense. If I remember correctly, I think I know what this is. What do you think of that, Suichi? Can you feel my— oh my god, Miyu. Yes, I can.
Listen up.
You get it now. You've earned the right to date me.
Huh?
You poor girl. I've
That
what?
being said,
When we get out of here, you're going on a date with me. Got it? It's already decided.
Huh?
It is. The doy. If you go on a date with me, I'll just explode with excitement. I still can't say these lines with a straight face. Holy crap. If you turn me down, the world will never recover. Understand?
you're the only guy in the world who's ever made me feel this good.
Well, the pleasure was literally all mine, Miyu. Well, a lot of— actually, no. All of it was yours, really and truly.
So you better take responsibility for what you've done. Ah! Ha ha ha!
You fucking idiot. I'm gonna miss you. I honestly am. I'm not gonna miss reading out your lines out loud ever again, but I will miss your character. If this is really the last time we'll see you. Who knows? Maybe the whole thing we're actually dead and being reborn, being brought back to life over and over again is actually what's happening, but eh. This is how Miyu expresses it. Yeah, and that's another thing. I am spending way too long on this. That's another thing. She's weird, but she's expressing the way she cares about people in her own weird way, in her own weird, vulgar, stupid, idiotic, crazy way. So,
Okay.
all right, I understand. It's a date. You promised. Better not forget. Yeah, it's a promise. You smile by returning with something more akin to a grimace. At the same time, she's showing me a lot of affection. I am happy that I was able to make this kind of connection with you. I'm a little, very nervous about this, but still. I'm sure it'll be okay. We'll get out of here together. Goodbye, Miyu. You've learned this new skill, XX ray goggles, of course. I love that. Hers is the only her max fragment is the one way that the whole giving the undergarments thing makes sense. And then spend some time listening to Miyu's delusional ideas while still keeping the panties in my hand. I never let go. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss you, you fucking idiot. Anyway, back to the story. Alright, and we're back at the scene of the crime, and poor Miyu has been killed, taken from us. And I already have I have some thoughts, cause, alright, I think I see where this is going with. It seems to be a focus on trying to place a blame on Kaido. I think for right now, I think it's just Kokichi trying to get back at Kaido for like punching him and all the other stuff that's been going on recently. It's just Kokichi making trouble. I don't think Kaido actually killed somebody. It is strange that he was logged out before earlier, as giving him enough time to commit the kill. But also, there's a lot of too convenient evidence, like the poison bottle being left in Kokichi's seat because that's where he was sitting, and I don't know. It's like it's a lot of times, but to be fair, a lot of times throughout these investigation modes and clash trials, the one who seemed really obvious, like I was like, oh no, it can't be that because that's too obvious. It's not complicated enough. That has messed me up a couple of times. So no, but no. Then again, I mean, Kaido seems really on the nose, like they're really trying to push that angle. And two, another thing I've been thinking about is that man, what killed Miyu is weird, because okay, so Kokichi said this poison causes the what was it again? Hold on, let me get the actual words. Small ball. Okay, the poison is neutralized and mixed into anything. It's still dangerous, even if a small amount will kill somebody. It causes subconjunctival hemorrhaging, making its victim's eyes completely bloodshot. Thing is though, Miu's eyes from that look when we see her dead, they don't look bloodshot. They're not red. They're still her normal color. So I don't believe she was killed with the poison. And the only way to die in the virtual world is if you've taken enough damage, you've taken significant damage that it transfers to your real body and you die in the real world. But then there's a problem with that, because apparently unless I understand it correctly, Maki, Himiko, and Kibo saw Miu when she stopped moving. They were like, maybe we can make it back to the real world in time. They saw her, she stopped moving, she was with them the whole time. So what hurt her? What was able to damage her like that? And also there's the whole, but then there's the Sumugi account of Miu was over by us. She saw her through the window, and if she was, if she was lying about that, why? Why would she lie about that? Why would she lie about, even if, okay, so say Sumigi did kill Miu, why would her saying that, hey, she was over here, throw us off? What would if thinking the worst case scenario? I can't, if that is like thinking along those lines, I can't think of anything yet. And then there's the whole Kibo thing. Like, how did we, I was thinking with the Kibo thing that maybe somebody played a recording of his voice by our ear while we were still in the virtual world, so that's how we heard him. But then again, when I was looking at this where they're sitting, Suichi and Sumigi are way spaced far apart. So yeah, even if that was the method used, I don't think that would have worked. How the hell? How does that work? How would they have heard Kibo say that? The only thing I can think of is the recording and the bang. What made that bang sound? Was that what? Because initially I was thinking that like maybe something happened like when Kaido logged out, his virtual body left behind fell and crashed maybe, and then that's what made the sound. But it seems like even when somebody is locked out, their body vanishes immediately. So I don't know, but anyway, let's keep on investigating. I have a lot of thoughts, but none of them connect anything really. I'm just kind of certain of how she died. I don't think she died from real world interference. I think she died in the virtual world somehow. She suffered significant damage some way, somehow, that caused her to die. Don't know how, but something. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm leaning towards right now.
That's right.
Suichi, I gotta explain just so you don't misunderstand. And for whatever yeah, Kokichi's trying to keep us away from Kaido. I don't know if he did anything bad, but he wants us to think that maybe he had something to do with this. I don't think Kaido, I don't know. It seems too obvious, right? But maybe that's the trick. It wants it to be too obvious so we look away from him, so that's a surprise later. I don't know, we'll see. Explain what? You're talking about how you locked out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it. Also, if Kaido logged out the normal way through the salon, Kokichi, you should have been there. So you should have been there investigating salon. So if you saw him leave, what's the point? Unless there's another way out. Unless there's another way to log out of the virtual world that we don't know about. You're talking about how you logged. Oh, let's hear it then. Why are you? Yeah. Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression that Kokichi just wants to mess with our friendship to get us think things about each other once. But probably because there's some small nugget of something there that Kaido might have done or not done. No, we'll see.
Hey,
Kaido, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
about the whole logging out thing. I didn't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
So...
Everyone else seemed to be logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay to me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. No, he could be lying about. He says, like, he hesitated when he was like, oh, I just took a nap. He could have been suffering from his internal injuries. That's going on. That could have been it, too. And the body discovery announcement woke you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here. You remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out? Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong, like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony,
Don't
right?
screw around!
Said I'm not lying. Tell him, Suichi. Kaido logged out at 5:17. Miu died at 6:30. Right? Is that when she died? Yeah, she died at 6:30. 30 minutes before we logged. No, wait. Is that right? 30 minutes before we logged out? Have to check the bullets. I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Suichi. No, Suichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Kaido's account has been added to your truthful extension of your monopad. Hold on. Alright, let's look at the bullets again. What time did Miu die? Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, what time did Miu die? Monocle profile. 6:30. 6:30 was the time of her death, 30 minutes before we logged out. Kaido logged out at 5:17. A full, like, not an hour. No, an hour and 13 minutes? Yeah, a whole hour and 13 minutes before Miu died. And so far, by this information, this hasn't been altered. Nobody, until Monotaro gets back to us, this has not been altered. Okay. This is definitely going to be a case that requires some outside information that we're not going to collect initially for it to finally make sense. I wonder if this is another case of, if I missed it, like if it's super obvious who it is, you know? Let's see.
Hey!
And once again, subverting some expectations, but then again, they've always been like the only time expectations have been met with the whole similarities thing I've been focusing on this whole playthrough is in Clash Trial 1 when you think about it, and Clash Trial 3. So, I don't know. Gunta, are you alright?
You're so dumb.
Are you depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gunta, I want you to know. I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is the culprit?
Gunta don't know.
Gunta did not know. Murder already happened when Gunta wake up.
How this happened?
But why did this happen? Why Miu killed? Gunta not understand. Gunta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gunta frustrated and sad. Gunta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
But Gunta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dumb like Gunta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place. Don't talk about him like that.
Disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gunta. When I first met you, I thought you were gonna be more
Sorry.
useful.
Gunta, idiot.
Gunta's so sorry. Gunta's sorry. He could protect Miu. Gunta.
Hey!
If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Let's find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gunta understands.
Gunta do his best.
Gunta do his best to find culprit. Gunta definitely do his best this time. Yep, that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. I don't know, man. I feel like he's manipulating me, but I don't know in what way. Maybe because the poison, the Kaido being logged out, super convenient. And what was God, what was he talking to her about? Because she was definitely working with him, because Kokichi wanted to help her with something, with the motive or whatever, planted the motive somehow, some way. There's that bit with the whole Himiko, Maki, and Kibo thing where they were like, I think it was Himiko who said, or Maki who said, now that Kokichi has told us, I don't know. Something like that. Ugh, so many moving parts, so many things to think about. Himiko. I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, was she with you guys the entire time? Did she just stop moving suddenly, or did she leave somewhere, come back, and then she stopped moving?
You're right.
That's right, you saw Miu's avatar in the virtual world has stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Mak all found her avatar. Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Miu was too, right? No, Miu volunteered to look around outside the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. She's definitely died in the virtual world. I'm pretty sure of that now. So, whatever killed Miu was inside the virtual world. Miu volunteered to look around outside. We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must have been the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit a wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way inside. Something hit the chapel wall. Something hit the chapel wall. Something hit the chapel. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out, check Miu's real body, correct? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
Jeez.
Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up. I see, thank you.
Oh.
That testimony sounded really important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because
if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gotten between the mansion and the chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with Miu. Who could have come into contact with Miu at the chapel? Who could come into contact with Miu at the Alright. Filing that away. I suppose I have investigated everything that I can here. Gotta go back inside the virtual world, I bet. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet? No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be...
I see.
The virtual world. We should go there again. Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right.
Got it.
In that case, then I'm coming too. Oh, great. He's coming. You must really like me, huh? Say whatever you want. I don't got time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah.
Oh, so I get to be that avatar again. Huh? Did you really actually like the avatar after all?
Well.
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Good. What should have happened is that we should have sent 2 people. If the salon was the only way, going through the salon was the only way for us to leave the virtual world, we should have had 2 people posted there. Instead of 2 people posted in the kitchen, we should have, or whatever. God, Miu made sure that Kokichi investigated the salon on the other side while Kaito was on the roof. That was her decision when she was splitting us up. That's the only 2 people she cared about. And then everybody else was like, whatever, do whatever you want, kind of. We'll just search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. What? You surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. Have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gunta's here with me. Your glare's too scary to handle alone. Gunta would risk his life to protect me from murder. Huh? Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
Right already.
Orbit. It's fine, just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaido, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Thank God, I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave for the virtual world to you, Suichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this. This class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save these useless people here, you know.
What?
Who are you calling useless?
Told you.
Enough already. Kaido, Kokichi, what are you trying to do? You're stringing me along this road. You're trying to get me to do something, but I'm not sure yet. You're trying to get me to some conclusion. Kibo, Himiko, Tsumiki, and I prepare to enter the virtual world. Yeah. Kibo, well, sorry, I almost dropped something. Kibo was by Tsumigi, Himiko. We were over there, and that was the chair with the poison is Kokichi's chair. But it's starting to get dry. We picked up our helmets once again and sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
Oh gosh.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Oh, we place the device on our heads and flip the switch. To enter the Neo World program once again. Could Miyu's body avatar have fallen out the sky and hit the chapel? Is that a possibility? What could cause it? Because all weapons, all things that can damage people have been taken away from the virtual world. So gravity would be one of the best ways to kill somebody. Oh, we'll see. It's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you liked it after all.
You know...
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently we'll always arrive in this room when we log in. Mew said the log in and out is impossible unless we're in this room.
Huh?
Then how did I log out while I was on the rooftop? Yes, we need to investigate that area too. First, we're going to check Mew's avatar, right? I think her avatar is still near the chapel. Now let's head to the chapel. Alright. I should check the map before I heading to the chapel. Okay, sure. 2 maps on the wall, one outside the mansion, one of the world. One inside the mansion, right? Is that... One of the mansion, one of the... I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumigi had the dining hall. And Kaido had the roof, and Gunta had the outside. Map of the mansion has been added to your truthful extension of your monopad. This is a map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle of the so the map is split in 2. No site. Oh! Wait a minute, I just had a thought. What if there is a... while there is a loading point in the middle coming down there, what if there's a way to go across? What if from like the right of the chapel you can move across the border and then end up back by the mansion? Because that would explain how Tsumigi was able to see Mew's body, and also that would explain how we would have heard Kibo. Is that possible? Because when we were asking Mew about the map and how it was made or whatever, she was very hesitant. Maybe that's one of the features. Maybe you can cross from the right side to the left. No sight or sound can pass through the map, Loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross a river that runs parallel to it. That is how the world is designed. It's strange, I feel as though there's some secret to this. Map of the world has been added to your true bullet section of your model pad. The map was made by Mew. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand looking at map makes you feel calm. I understand looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
Huh? You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone Oh, fuck you guys. You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know.
Hmm.
You guys are so awful. First you accuse me of being a masochist, and now you're saying I'm some lonely kid who never had friends. Well, you know what? Fuck you guys. Hate you. I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps. Stop assuming stuff about my background. What the hell's wrong with you people? I'm investigating. Just investigating. Right. I want to see. Can we go into the... No. Okay. And can we look at this clock? Has it anything to do with the case? Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Oh, Suichi, can you please come with me? What? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. Looks, it's right this way. You mean the toilet paper that I wanted to investigate? Yeah, okay, that. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like
That's
this?
right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
Oh, no, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, so I don't need to explore soil waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Wait.
But...
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Maybe there is another way to transverse. We can't go left to right, but maybe there's a way to go up to down or down to up, or I don't know, something. It's something like that. There's another way to transverse on this map that we haven't discovered yet. I apologize for earlier. No need to apologize. Not quite certain why he's apologizing anyway.
Oh my.
Hey man, Kibo, all human shit. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I knew it was going to be cold like this, but it's cold. It's snowing this much, any clues might get buried. Maybe this is what the culprit wanted? Huh? Why the bridge here? Okay. Let's just cross.
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't this the signboard that Mew threw into the river? Yeah. Whoops, my hand slipped.
You know...
Definitely did that on purpose. It's not some other signboard, right? Yeah, Mirai Heels, it looks like the same one. She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river. Oh, so that's what happened. But there's something bothering me. Oh, wait, the rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. Can I get another look at that river again? Hold on, I think. Weren't on the chapel side of the map. They went on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It's just wash from the chapel to the mansion, right? The chapel to the mansion. That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
There we go. Hold on. Alright. Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. Alright, now let me take a look at that map. Alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at that map. There we go. I think that's the clue I need. The hint I need. Hold on. So where's the map? Okay. Yep, it goes from right to left. It went down and then it went to the right and then it washed to the other side, it cycled, and then ended up on the rocks. So that's how we would have been able to hear Cable, and that's how Sumigi would have been able to hear CMU, because transversal, they can... Okay, cool. Got that. But then what killed her? Something hit the wall of the chapel really hard. Did she fall, or was she thrown? Was she catapulted? I don't know.
As I thought.
Oh shit, there's a hammer. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized the magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I can start to chant right now, you know.
Unfortunately.
No thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Now I'm a robot. The logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar stays. The avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all the strange stuff scattered around. What happened here? That's what we gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Suichi?
Okay.
Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? That could be used to kill people. I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. Neil says she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she missed a hammer. Is Mia lying? But why would she lie? Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be used for?
No.
That's it! It's a phone, so... Oh... Portable logout devices. Right? Okay. I can't believe there's something but, the logouts are the same. Logouts haven't been tampered. That explains how Kaido would have been able to get out of here by using a cell phone, but... Did Kaido kill Mew? I don't know. It's a cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this here. Kaido, perfect timing. I'd like to help me, you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Man.
Help you out?
Of course.
Of course, I never say a favor to my favorite sidekick.
Thank you.
Wait. Say no to a favor for my sidekick. Thank you, Kaido.
You know,
So, what do you want me to do?
alright?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. You just gotta stand here. Kaito Momota. Oh, he logged out, just as I thought. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. It doesn't have to be the person that says the name. It just has to, the name has to be said, and then they're okay. Not quite Matrix rules. In this this proves if you don't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you like. Thanks to Kaido's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added to the troop bullet section of your monopad. I bet Kaido was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Hey. This is a piece of lattice. What is it doing here? Why is this here? That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden map. It's used to be in common with bathrooms. I didn't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel, but then why is it here? I just figured it out with my magic. Oh, you did?
See.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there would be no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Okay. Okay. Why would you want to test me? Wait, hold on. Let me read this again. Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That's someone's culprit. I don't think so. The river current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there would be no reason it would be here. Okay. Not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. Mew's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. The logged avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She looks almost alive.
But
Her face is pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. We can't cross though, that's interesting. Hold on. And we can't go into the river itself, okay. Right, there's something else they want me to discover. Let me go up. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, I guess let me talk to the guys now. What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you? I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
Yes.
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching... Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Mew. It would seem Kokichi and Mew made plans to meet each other. Oh, meet each other.
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. And those two men on the rooftop.
Well...
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why didn't Mew volunteer to search the area around the
You're
chapel?
right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Has been added to the truth-building section of your Minopad. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
Suichi, it would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems like you put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world. So, what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. Mansion's rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place that Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet, the place Kaido locked out. I'm positive it has something to do with the case, there should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Suichi. You're right. Suichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trail everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. Oh, and I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. Yeah. Okay, so somehow Mew took the river. That's the only thing I could think of. They took the river. Mew took the river and that led her around. It took her from the right side to the left side. Because that's how the signpost got there, where we found it. So... let's see. Let's go to the rooftop. Currents is too strong, so she could have used that lattice as a like a raft or whatever. Hold on. Give me a second. Rooftop, roof. toilet paper. The lattice and toilet paper are both things found in the bathroom. That would have been found in the bathroom. Found on the ground by Mia's avatar was not seen in the chapel before that point. Must mean it came from the mansion. Alright, let's go check out the roof. I don't have enough pieces yet, but I'm starting to get an idea of something.
Shuichi!
Hey, Suichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
Kaido, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if I could lock you out using the cell phone.
Please.
Tell me first, that was bad for my heart. Suddenly got locked out and panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
Oh, I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Or did you finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
Now, let's believe in Suichi's reasoning.
it'll be okay.
Suichi can do it for sure. He's ultimate detective after all. You're gonna be like that, then do whatever you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Suichi's my psychic. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm going to investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last
Sorry.
time. Sorry.
Well then.
Well then, let's go to the rooftop. Yeah, we should. Okay. Can I still not go into the bathroom? Seriously. Okay. Alright, whatever. Miu and Kukija were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaido, was forcibly locked
That's
out.
true.
This area must have something to do with the case. Kibo, did you find something? Anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. You never come to the rooftop. That is an important question. Hey Kibo, I want your opinion on something. Do you think you can get up and down from this roof from outside this mansion? No, that would be very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yeah, certainly too high to
As I
jump.
thought.
Which means it would be impossible to climb up for the outside. Means the only way to the rooftop is the stairs. Okay, let me file that away for later. Let's see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Tsumugi? Look at the doorknob, it's locked.
Ah.
Huh? It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock. It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole's on the side of this door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? The rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
When murders happens in a mansion in the snow like this, there are always locked room mysteries created by pile up of snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave the footprints in the snow in this world. That's something to be disappointed about. Okay. So. The building is on the top of a hill. I see past this point. I can't see past this point because the map's loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Can the loading point be moved? Because it'll make much more sense for the loading point to be at the end, right? You load once you get to the end, the end or the left side or the right side, you load and then you end up on the other side of the map. Can the loading point be moved? The storage room. It's a little different from how I remember. Feels as if something's... What's missing? I can't remember what's missing, actually. The lattice, I think? Oh, whoops, I exited by accident. Maki. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. Huh? Why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program. Montour finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. It's finished.
Shuichi!
We should probably head back, then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right? Yeah, you're right. I was investigating everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
Well then, let's head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. Do you like it that much?
Then...
We should go.
Hey!
Talk to me, Maki. What did Kokichi tell you? The clash for trial then out. All the others think so too. What?
Well...
I'm not trying to sound like Kaido, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're an ultimate detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking and threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa as to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That's sweet. Was she being considerate just now? Let me get back. No, I didn't look at the thing though. No, something was missing. It's the toilet paper, right? The toilet paper and the lattice. I think those two things were in the storage room. Frick. Okay. Actually, scratch that. Usually, the investigation mode only takes 2 videos, and I feel like we're wrapping up towards the end of the investigation mode here, so I'm just gonna make this one a long video. So, yeah. Once the Monokuma makes the announcement, then I'll end the video. Apparently, we're done here. We're done investigating the virtual world, and Monotaro has finished analyzing the program. So, hopefully, he gives something that can help us tie this whole thing together. And apparently, after getting that clue that all you need to do is speak into a cell phone, the person's name. It doesn't have to be the person themselves. All you have to do is say into a cell phone or the phone in the salon the name of the person, and they will disappear. Which is how Kaido was forcibly ejected from the virtual world, which makes me believe he's innocent. He didn't kill anyone, and that's Kokichi messing around to make us think that he murdered somebody. But not because I don't think Kokichi murdered anyone else either. He's just being himself. He's bringing trouble for us to reveal something to Shuichi, the group, or whatever his agenda is. It's to harm us with some sort of knowledge or something like that. It's just me. It's just you and me. We should log out too. By the way, did something happen between you and Kaido? Huh? What?
Well...
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry,
that was probably my fault.
Well...
Don't know what happened between you and Kaido, but Eddie is simple, so I'm sure he'll forgive you if you just apologize. I still want to know what Kokichi said. He said Kokichi told them something. I don't know, whatever. Shuichi Saihara. I pulled the device off my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Hey,
there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay? What?
it's a lie.
I'm just, that was pathetic. I need to not do the laughs. I'm always not good at them. I'm kidding. So, what was it you wanted to ask?
Alright?
You planned to meet Miu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with you, because I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked. Huh? Locked. Locked. Okay. Moving on. Following that away. After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me? Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Do you mean anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
Well, you could also say there's no witnesses who can prove I wasn't there.
Hey.
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself. You know, if the game would fucking let me, I could have checked that for myself. It just made this easier. No, this is how the story has to be too. I'm kidding. I love it. I'm enjoying this.
Anyway.
This mystery is very intriguing. Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe in me or not.
Shuichi!
Well, you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. You're a snake, dude. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Which one is it? Kokichi meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Kokichi in Salon has been added to your truth bullet section in your monopad. I feel like there's gonna be a ton of lies in this one. There's a ton of lies we're gonna have to like refute or make in order to make this case go through. He appeared on the meetup with me on the rooftop, but because the door on the rooftop was locked, he couldn't. Because of that, he returned to the salon and decided to search there. Excuse that yawn. Now, there are no witnesses who can confirm whether or not Kokichi was in the salon. Okay. Did you speak to Kokichi about his meeting? Oh, with Miu. He said he didn't meet with Miu. He claimed the rooftop was locked, so he couldn't enter. I see, but this is Kokichi we're talking about. He could very well be lying. Okay. Gunta?
But how?
There's no time for sleeping. How come no one wants to do
No
investigation?
can do that.
That's not gentlemanly at all. It wasn't sleeping. We can't even begin to like explain that to Gunta. In the end, we never found where Monokuma hid the secret of the outside world. We did, we just don't know. We just haven't realized it yet. It seems like it wasn't in a chapel. I was so sure that the motive was gonna be Rentaro's video. Maybe that's still waiting in the wings. Who knows? But let's see, it seems like there wasn't a chapel either. But more importantly, we need to do something about Miu's case. First you logged me out, and now we get called by Monotaro because he needs to tell us something. Wasn't able to finish investigating Miu's avatar again.
Right.
What are we gonna do? I can't clear my name like this.
Well,
Ask Monotaro for the results of the analysis. I don't know the details yet either. Okay. Ichi? Well, it's up to you whether or not you believe me or not.
Really?
Really?
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me because we're partners. Okay, yeah. And Himiko. So this is goodbye to my avatar. Oh, you're really shaking up about that, huh, kiddo?
hey!
I've been waiting for you, Suichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm sorry to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. This really is trying to be our friend, a little bit at least.
Settle.
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only thing eccentric about her. So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
Settle.
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer? That is true, only the hammer was left, but why was it left? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. It implies Miu hid the fact from us, which means all Mommy added were 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program. By the way, while we were talking about object, I wanted to ask you something. Whoa, that was a major list. Sorry about that. We used the signboard to cross the river, but couldn't that just have we used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So, what's the next thing she
Okie
tampered with?
dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters. Everything in that program is categorized as either human or non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter.
Really?
And for some reason, Mommy gave her object her avatar the non-human object, so that's why she was able to pass like the signposts. Okay, gotcha. And what happens when you become an object? Objects can't break. So, well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything. But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So,
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual wall are represented on the x-axis and the y-axis, okay? And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis. So the load wall wasn't there before. Okay.
huh?
She created an additional wall. Okay. There were walls in all four directions and 2 down the y-axis.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only 1. Wait, sorry, hold on. Seems only can wall that runs the length of the y-axis. She created an additional wall. Down the y-axis. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which one was the one Miu added? What was the world like originally? Miu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Not another lie. No, past the wall is the other side. Also, it looks like there's extra wall was given a special setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. The walls along the y-axis. So one wall was the loading part, and the other was by the chapel, maybe the right side of the chapel. Allows objects to pass through. I see. That's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are there things she tampered with? Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys have a strange setting given to the avatar. Strange setting.
Okay.
The setting made it so that they would be able to move if Mommy touched them. So, Miu touched them, their avatar would be Wait, what? The setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them. If Miu touched a certain person's avatar, they wouldn't be able to move. They would be paralyzed.
Hey,
Who was it? It was Kokichi. It was me. I didn't know that. Well, duh, I couldn't know. I never touched Miu in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out? Yeah, that helped. That helps a lot. Thanks. Miu's avatar has been updated to— Oh, is that it? Wall added by Miu. Okay. Setting on Kokichi's avatar. I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. Error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error. Oh, and yep, there we go.
okay, everyone.
Man, I should have just made the last video. You know what?
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep. I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
You seemed like you weren't into that at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start, huh? No can stop it anymore. No, we can't.
So,
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend. We just decided we're friends.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Suichi will get revenge for Miwa's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll give her that revenge by finding culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone
Thanks.
here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When the class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. Monotaro's gonna be probably the one that dies next.
okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. Which is weird, because I would think that Monotaro will be the last one, considering he's like the most like Monokuma. But I'm figuring he's the one that's about to die, and Monophany is gonna be the last one. That too. Meaning you all has really.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save you for after the class trial is finished. Yeah, you're totally gonna die. The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out by myself.
So long. Farewell. What did you say?
Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do, this might seem weird because, yeah, originally this was gonna be part of the beginning of video number 38, but I'm just gonna mess around and make this part of video 37. So, don't worry about it. This is for me, not for you. It's waving in the wind.
Stupid.
It's scurrying around. Let's hurry up and
Going
go.
to do his best.
Going to do his best too. Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone. I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed for the Shrine of Judgment. Alright. Well, you know what, guys? I think I've run out of time. Okay, so you know what, guys? We will be taking on the class trial in the next video. But until then, take care.